Shalom, shalom. Give all praise, Yahweh Shemir, Shabbat Shemir, Kakadash, and double honors, elders and apostles, and then truth on down, truth and knowledge. It's a water Yahweh Shemir, Shabbat, putting the spirit of the elders and apostles, men on down, regarding this truth, so we know this truth and knowledge. And call Yahweh Shemir, Shabbat Shemir, Kakadash. Give all praise, Yahweh Shemir, Shabbat Shemir, Kakadash. This articles relating to talking about Japan to launch program for issuing digital yen. Different reports started in April. This is I'm going to talk about various news as well, other issues. Here we go. Bank of Russia to roll out CBDC pilot in April 2023. This report here. Cryptalian. Crypto 10 report. Crypto 10 report. Cryptopolitan report. Shalak Cryptopolitan report. You see, Japan will launch April. So the Bank of Japan, you have Bank of Russia with this one here too. It's 3 hours ago. They'll roll out with their CBDC pilot in 2023. So related to the CBDC is the central banking digital currency, which is going to lead to a certain chapter. This is the incremental part of building process relating to ultimately what goes down to relating to a certain chapter of Revelations, which ultimately that will lead to that. This is the precursors of that. You know, that building process, that building block process for that. This is all leading to, you know, pretty much that cashless society, man. You know, we already precursively in that anyway. You know what I mean? These other countries as well, man. Sweden, for example, you know, related to a certain device which they already been doing anyway. You know what I mean? So, they already been doing. And you had various reports. I was looking at the news earlier. I was talking about Ukraine. It says Zelensky. He says to the allies, hurry up, related to supplies. There was an incident in Mississippi about a shooting incident. Then you had another report here I'm going to do. Warehouse fire in Kissimmee, which is near Orlando area. Warehouse fire. And you have, of course, related to these train derailment incidences. One near Detroit the other day, and the other, you know, Ohio. And so a lot of things are going on, man. Let me get this report relating to it's a Dabu 7 report. I'm going to read it a little bit before I do the video. Massive 5-acre fire had broken out of the storing plastic plant, POTS, in Kissimmee, Florida. Hazmat teams are monitoring air quality due to the large amount of smoke coming from the burning plastics. Residents with breathing issues are required to remain indoors, as it states. All right, here we go. Shalak. The Shalak for the background as far as the light.
Unfortunately, we have another blaze here that is involving hazardous materials. This time, Kissimmee, Florida. This is a 5-acre fire. It started around 2 a.m. and it broke out of this warehouse that stores plastic plant pots in Kissimmee. Hazmat teams are monitoring the air quality due to the large amounts of smoke that are coming from this area, and it's all burning plastics. So you're talking about all types of toxic chemicals being dispersed into the air. If you have friends and family in this area, please reach out. Give them a heads up. Some people may not know. You can see all the fire crews down here trying to put this fire out. I'd say it's knocked back. They've knocked back some since the blaze started, or since it was this size at least. We'll witness the ground standing there. It looks like they've got it kind of in check, but it's still smoldering, it's still smoking, and letting off a lot of toxic fumes. So residents with breathing issues are being told to remain indoors. This is not good, period. Everything that we had happening here as of late, toxic chemicals in the air. Let's take a quick look here at Wendy. Wendy showing in the Kissimmee area, the wind is pushing pretty much north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. So, folks up here in, is that Windermere, the outskirts of Orlando, you're gonna want to keep an eye on this stuff. This may from anyone within, say, 50 miles should be alerted. So if you know anyone that lives in this area, please let them know. Reach out. Say, hey, you have a toxic plume of smoke heading your way. I'm going to continue to update on this as I get more information. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. And join me Monday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on W777 for Underground World News Live. I'll cover stuff like this in a whole lot more in greater detail. You'll find links below. Hit that subscribe button. Much love.
Well, that was a
The Jameson Desk Decoy, a totally legit.
That was a W7 report relating to, toxic fumes relating to the plastic plant in Kissimmee at the outskirts near Orlando area. That's what that was talking about. Seeing a lot of strange fires, derailments, a lot of weird things happening. Make this short video. 2 Timothy's 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. The last days is the times now, man. The latter times. Perilous goes to bad, evil times, man. 2 Timothy 3:1. This is the New Amplified Standard Bible. But realize this, that in the last days difficult times will come. We are in very difficult times. A lot of complexities, things happening, man. War, rumors of wars, hearing rumors of wars. Strange things happening in these various countries. It's difficult times all over the world, man, globally. Timothy's 3:1 NLT, which is a New Living Translation. You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. So he's telling Timothy that, warning him that the times that generation is going to experience that, they're going to experience very difficult, perilous, complex times, man. And this is the generations that's going to experience, man. The Lord is beginning to visit the world which He has made, man. Measured our time diligently in itself, man, relating to the times, the signs and the times that we're in, man. Scripture talks about living the days of Noah, man, when people will be given into marriage, partying, given into marriage. So, even when these things come upon them, man, these evils grow, people are going to still ignore the obvious, man. So the difficult times is now. Ephesians 5:15-16. Be circumspect and not as fools, as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil, man. So we're in evil times now. Evil goes to not only bad in bad times, it goes to very difficult, even terrible times. These are the precursors of that, man. So you're seeing a variety of things happen, man, all over the world. You're seeing mass shooting incidents. You're seeing lots of fires in these facilities and these plants and the different places. Train derailments. You're seeing an increase in that. You're seeing war and different things in various countries. A lot of instability and civil unrest, man. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about earthquakes and uproars of the people. 2 Esdras 9:3, man. So you're seeing the uproars. Uproars relate to the commotion, the disturbances, the unrest in society, man. And that's what you're seeing. This is something short. I want to give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Rakakadosh. This is Ayah Wolf. Shalom.